What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is K, and don't forget to like and subscribe. So in today's video, I'm working on a 2011 Subaru Outback. This is a 4-cylinder, and I'm doing some work on it. So the first job I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace the valve cover gasket on both sides. I'm gonna take you down. So if you look down here on this engine, it's a little different because the design of the engine is different. So the valve cover is on the sides of the engine, so it's right next to the firewall or the chassis, and it's leaking so bad. So I'm gonna replace the valve cover gasket on both sides. So I'm gonna take you through the process of how to get the valve cover gasket, the valve cover off, and also to replace the gasket. So stay tuned and don't go nowhere. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace. Okay, so here we are underneath the car, and as I was saying, this is the valve cover right here, and you see all this oil. It's coming from the valve cover gasket, because I believe this has never been replaced before. So what happened is the gasket is so weak, and it gets so brittle, and it starts leaking from the seal. So all this oil you see down here is coming from the valve cover. So it's very crazy, but that's okay. We're gonna take care of it. And on this side also, it's the same thing. All this oil you see is coming from the valve cover. So I'm gonna take both valve covers out, and I'm gonna clean it, put a new gasket on, and we should be all set. Okay, so to start off this job, I'm gonna have to take the air box out of my way and also the intake hose out of my way, because I need more room to work on the right side valve cover, and also to get to the bolts. All this hose is gonna be in my way, so I'm gonna take this intake hose and the air box out of my way, then I'll start right away. I believe it has about 6 or 7 bolts holding it, and it's a 10mm bolt. So let's get it started. Okay, so as you can see, the right side valve cover is out, and as I said, it has 7 bolts holding it. So I got all the bolts out, and the valve cover is loose free. But what I'm gonna do is I have to undo the motor mount, the two motor mounts on each side, so I can lift the motor up a little before it can slide out, because the firewall is blocking the valve cover from coming up because the space is very small. So I'm gonna hold on this one and go get the left valve cover also off. Then I can lift the motor up, then I'll get all two valve cover off. So this is out. Let's get the driver's side and we'll get it done. Okay. Okay, so finally I got the valve covers out, both left and right. And what I did was I had to undo the motor mount bracket, the bolt on it. This is one bolt that I took off, and the other one is on the other side. And before I could lift the motor up a little bit and get the valve cover out, because it wouldn't come off so easily. And also I had to, the bracket here was also in my way. That is the ABS module. The bracket was in my way, so I had to undo the bolt on that one and also slide it a little bit to get the valve cover out. And it was pretty easy. So right now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna clean the block, and I'll get it ready for the new valve cover gasket. And also I'm gonna clean the valve cover itself. And it was so bad that the oil was leaking into the cylinders. And if you look on this one, the ignition coil, it's all wet with oil. That's very crazy on all four of them. There's one ignition coil that is even worse. I'm gonna show you right now. This is it. It's very crazy. So don't wait till your valve cover is getting out of hand before you start working on it. When you see any sign of oil leak, just go see your mechanic so they can fix it. All right, so let's go clean the valve covers. Okay, so now my valve cover is looking all clean and new because I had to wash it with a degreaser. So now it's all looking clean, and I already installed a new gasket on it. And I had to put gasket maker a little bit on the edges so it will hold the gasket in place, because sometimes when you try to slide the cover into the engine compartment, they come off. So that's why I had to put a little bit of gasket maker around it so it will hold the gasket in place. So this is all set. This is also all set, and I'm gonna take you to the engine. And over here too, I had to clean the oil all over the place. So when you look down here, you will see it's all cleaned up, and I already installed the grommets on the how do you call it, the cylinder head. So this is all set, and that side is also all set. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the valve covers on it, and the job will be done. So stay tuned. Okay, so now both valve covers are back in place. As you can see, this is back in place. The spark plug, the ignition coil, the wires, it's all back in place, and it's looking clean and nice. And then when you come over here too, I can't really get a good view on this side, but it's also back in place. The ignition coils, the wires, everything that I took from here, I put it back in place. And the motor mount bolts that I took from the back on both sides, I put also back in place. And also there is one motor mount in front of the engine, I also put that one back in place. So what I'm gonna do next is the brake ABS module, I had to take it off so I can get some space. So I'm going to put that one back. I'm going to put the power steering reservoir back on, and I'll put the intake hose back on, then the job is done. So I know this was helpful. If it was helpful to you, don't forget to like and subscribe and share the videos to your friend. You never know, this video might be of help to someone, so make sure you share the videos and keep the comments coming in. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Peace.